I got the impression, even while you were at CSK, that there was a part of you that wanted to be captain, and that couldn't happen at CSK. So was it almost that unless the bird flies its nest, it cannot become captain?
See, it's quite an interesting debate, Harsha. For me, I have never thought as leadership as some sort of a title. For me, any good leader would be able to do his roles to the T, and actually fit into the impression of the team, which I was able to do for a large part of my time at CSK. And for some reason or the other, I think the retention didn't happen at CSK because Suresh was going to be retained, MS was going to be retained, and I think it was always going to come down to between me and Jaddu. And because of the package that Jaddu gave, him being the extraordinary fielder that he is, and the utility that he gave, and probably not being able to get him at the auction, I think CSK let go of me into the auction. But like you rightly said, I think unless you go out and fly your own journey, you'll not be able to learn a lot more. I went out, became Kings 11's skipper. I think the journey was very enriching. I learned a lot more about myself, about leadership, about what CSK was, about what I was able to imbibe. And I think I grew as a limited overs or white ball cricketer being there at Kings 11. The larger responsibilities. I could never bowl, whenever I wanted to bowl. I had to bowl whenever the situation dictated me to bowl. I had to make tough decisions. I had to, there was no way that I could imbibe MS's style into what Kings 11 was, because it was not going to fit in as a glove. But I think running the course, if you had the leadership abilities, like you said, the bird has to fly outside the nest and actually be able to search for answers and eventually try and see and fit into a glove wherever you have.
Tell me, several times a leader's leadership style is an extension of his playing style. Sometimes you can end up expecting from others what you expect from yourself, and your thinking's never been like this. Your thinking's been like this, right? You've always been lateral, not even like this. You've probably been like that. Did you, when you were captain, suddenly realize, hang on, not all my players are like me. They have different strengths from strengths that I have. Can I expect them to be like me? Do you go through that dilemma in spite of all the years of experience that you had picked up by them?
Harsha, I think first trait that I have as a captain, I wouldn't say captain, as a leader, is that I have a lot of empathy. And what do I think about myself as a cricketer? I think I personally think my abilities as a cricketer is not the same as some of the greatest that have walked the path. I've always believed that I have been a limited cricketer in terms of skill levels, but I've accentuated my skills because of the way I thought. I had a lot of empathy for cricketers. The moment I took over the leadership of Kings 11, I knew I had an explosive team, but I knew what I had to contend with. The limitations of my players. I knew what they could deliver. I knew what they couldn't deliver. And one of those most striking points as a captain, moving franchisees and seeing leadership styles very different. Because when you talk about leadership style, it doesn't start and end with the captain alone. It starts up down from the franchisee. What the owners think, who they put as, who they give the responsibility to run the team. A CEO, a coach, a support staff around the coach. All these people form a part of the leadership. I cannot just go out there and do what I have to do, which is one thing that CSK I thought did phenomenally well. The owners were never out there. The owners, in fact, me being a part of CSK, I've never seen the owners. Or I've never seen the owners come to me and speak about cricket. It was all MS Dhoni. It's about understanding the DNA of the particular franchise. CSK has a story of success to ride along. Kings 11 has a story of being very indifferent every year to run along. So the DNA of the team needs to be rebuilt. You need to have stability at the top. That's exactly what I tried to achieve. And to a large degree, there is a core group there, even at Kings 11 today, that can take this team forward. Take the franchisee forward. But I believe the DNA of a particular franchisee drives the results of the team. When Rohit was at Deccan Chargers, I think Mumbai went all out, deciding this is the man we will piggyback along as our leader for the future. They picked him, got Ricky Ponting to ride along with him, and Rohit learnt on the job. Rohit was a natural leader. He had the understanding of the game.
KKR did that with Gautam as well.
Correct. And KKR did the same. Gautam was a leader. I played under Gautam for the Indian team as well for a large extent. So these are DNAs of the team that are being formed. Unfortunately, when people look at it, they look at it from a perspective of captain, leadership. No, it's a larger encapsulation of the DNA of the team. A captain needs to work on the DNA of the team. MS, whatever said and done, was very sure about how the DNA of the team needed to be, and it surrounded himself, his thought processes, and the franchisee was very supportive of it.